Hello listeners, you're watching my YouTube channel Pharmacy Lessons Made Easy. In the previous videos, we have discussed what is a drug, and to the next part of it we have discussed the schedules to the act. And as per the drugs and cosmetic rules, that has been divided basically into 18 parts, and there were two schedules to the act that we have discussed, and there are 23 schedules to the rules, right? So let's discuss these schedules one by one. In this video we shall discuss the schedules from A to schedule J, right? So let's begin. Schedule A. Schedule A deals with the performer for application for the licenses, issue and renewal of them, right, for sending memoranda under this act, right? So in this schedule, basically whenever you apply for the license, what is the performer which is to be followed for applying that, how that license is get issued, and how to renew the license. All these things are mentioned under schedule A. Moving forward to the next schedule, that is schedule B, it deals with the rate of fee for the test or analysis which is carried out by Central Drug Laboratory or State Drug Laboratories, right? The next schedule is schedule B1, which deals with the fee for the test or analysis by Pharmacopoeia Laboratory for Indian medicine or the government analyst. The next schedule is schedule C, which mention the list of biological and special products. Which special products? Whose import, whose sale, distribution and manufacture are governed by some special provisions, right? The next schedule is schedule C1, which enlists the other special products whose import, sale, distribution and manufacture are governed by special provisions, right? So far we have discussed about schedule A, which deal with the performers for application, issue, renewal of license. Schedule B, which deals with the rate of fee for test or analysis in CDL or state drug laboratories. Schedule B1, which deals with the fee for the test or analysis by Pharmacopoeia Lab or Indian medicine or the government analyst. Schedule C deal with the list of biological and special products, and C1 deal with other special products whose import, sale, distribution and manufacture are governed by special provisions. So moving forward to the next schedule, it is schedule D, which lists with the drugs which are exempted from provision relating to the import of drugs, right? That means for those drugs whose import is not regulated by special provisions, right? So that list is provided under schedule D. Next schedule is schedule D1, in which the information and undertaking to the which is to be submitted by the manufacturer with the application form. Why that application form is required? For the registration certificate, right? So whenever a manufacturer is applying for a registration certificate, then what is the concerned information and what is the concerned undertaking which is to be submitted, that is mentioned under schedule D1. Next one is schedule D2. It is also about the information which is to be submitted by the manufacturer or his authorized agents with the application form for registration of a bulk drug or formulation or special product for its import to India, right? Under this, three annexures are specified: annexure A, B and C. Annexure A deals with the specific information for the blood products, B deals with the specific information for the diagnostic kits, and the C annexure deals with the specific information for vaccines. So it all covers schedule D2, right? Moving forward to the next one, that is schedule D3. It under this the information and undertaking which are to be submitted by the manufacturer or his authorized importer, distributor or agent with the application form for a registration certificate, right? So under schedule D1, D2, D3, basically the information and undertaking forms are there for different products. Like for blood product there is specific information, for diagnostic kit there is special information, for vaccines there is special or specific information, right? So moving forward to the next schedule, that is schedule E1. E1 basically enlists the poisonous substances which are under Ayurvedic, Siddha and Unani system of medicines. That means E1, under the schedule E1, what are the poisonous substances, that list is mentioned, right? Under the schedule F basically have 4 different parts: part 11, 12b, 12c1, 12c2 and part 13, right? So under part 11b, the requirement for the functioning and operation of blood bank or for preparation of blood components is mentioned, whereas part 12c1 deals with requirement of manufacture of blood products. So if we want to manufacture blood products, right, then what are the specific requirement for that? Okay, and part 12c2, that deals with the requirement of manufacture of blood products from bulk finished products. That is the difference between C1 and C2. And in part 13, it is journal part, right? Whatever the requirement that are journalized, right? So all schedule F deals with specifically the blood component related requirements for functioning and operation, right? Then next schedule is schedule F1. It is further divided into 5 parts: part 1a, 1b, part 2nd, 3rd and 4th. 1a deals with the provisions which are applicable to the production of bacterial vaccines, right? Bacterial vaccines, please note this point. It is the provision which is applicable to the production of bacterial vaccines. The same provisions which are applicable to production of viral vaccines, that are covered under part 1b. And if it is with the production of sera from the living animals, then it is under part 2nd. Part 3rd deals with provisions which are applicable to the manufacture and standardization of diagnostic agents, like that of bacterial origin, and part 4 is journal 1, right? So we until now we have covered schedule A, B, B1, C, C1, D, D1, D2, D3, E1, F and F1. Moving to the next one, that is schedule F2. Schedule F2 deals with the standards for surgical dressings. Okay, like if you are manufacturing surgical dressings, then what are the standards which are to be compiled, right, or should be complied? Like it should be the gauze size, right? The next one is schedule F3. It deals with the standards for sterilized umbilical tapes. Okay, schedule F is also there, which deals with the ophthalmic preparations. Double F is there, so you can remember it by, if you are having 2 eyes, right? So 2 eyes, the same way 2F, if that is, it's a learning tip that you can memorize FF with the ophthalmic preparation standards. Next schedule is schedule G. This deals with a list of substances which are required to be used only under medical supervision and which are to be labeled accordingly. There are special requirement to be mentioned on the label of certain medications which are to be taken only under medical supervisions, right? So the list of those substances are mentioned in schedule D of the Drugs and Cosmetic Acts and Rules. Next is schedule H. It enlists the list of prescription drugs. That means the drugs which are to be taken only when it is prescribed by a registered medical practitioners. They are called prescription drugs. So the list of all prescription drugs is under schedule H. And the last one is schedule J. which deals with the diseases or ailments which a drug may not purport to or prevent or cure. So the diseases which cannot be cured by allopathic Ayurvedic medicines, they all such diseases which cannot be cured or prevented are mentioned in the schedule J. The next schedules from schedule K to schedule Y are discussed in our next video. Hope you understood up to this. Please click on the like button, do subscribe my channel and share